Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I've got another journal for you I just made today, and it is, one of these days I'm going to remember my ruler. Hang on a second. Okay, got it. Here we go. It is it's 3 5/8, it's a little hair over 3 1/2 by 5 3/4, maybe a little skosh over there. And it has I can't see that, let's see here, has a 1.25 inch spine, and the front is a pretty vintage lady with a book page on the back and a nice little ruffle here, and one of the little patches that I make that says grateful. It's had a really pretty blue floral on it, and then I came over it with a big piece of lace. I really like the way that looks. And of course it's tied with the sari ribbon that's all secured down, so it's not going to come off when you open it up. And on the inside we have, if we can get in there. Okay, now I did it. Here we go. Okay, I pulled the wrong one, I guess. I don't know. Okay, mainframe. Okay. On the inside, we have some coffee stained papers and some lace here. 2 cards, coffee dye cards. There's that corrugated paper. And a nice piece of ephemera back here with a butterfly and some ribbon and a little bit of blue. I use this blue fabric here throughout so it would all coordinate together. And it's a nice size pocket. Again, I do my pockets all raised. And over here we have Wish, coffee dyed paper, and a little piece of coffee dyed paper with the same lace up there to match. Real pretty fabric pocket. Over here, again, the matching fabric. Who knows what these are? Yep. And a nice little piece of ephemera up here. And some of the uneven pages that I'm liking to do of late. A little small graphic with a piece of paper doily. A little pretty page to write on. Does have really faint lines. Stitching. I did a lot of stitching in this book. Another journal page. And here's like a little tag. You could put the date there or whatever you like. A name. More stitching. Piece of lace and some book page and a little butterfly graphic. And over here, I found these on Black Friday when I went shopping. I found these at Michael's. And I just fell in love with them. So I bought 2 packages of them. I splurged. I really like them. They're real pretty. And on this side, we have an envelope that has a few goodies in it. Little, right on a coffee can. The word Cherish. These are those Tim Holtz flashcards. And one of my postcards I make. Let's turn him that way so you can see him through. You know, I like to see things through that glassine bag. So I try to put one face in the front and one face in the back. There you go. Okay, it just slips under that big old paper clip that I'm really loving. Some stitching up here. On this side, real pretty floral paper with a little bit of stitching and lace. A little hummingbird. one of those little tags, and it says blessed. And that little card holder. It's got a piece of coffee dyed paper in it, and of course a business card. Over here, another little pocket with some lace and the corrugated butterfly, piece of a small ephemera, and a little ticket that's been sewn on in blue, and the little papers that I make. Look at that contrast. Isn't that pretty? Loving it. Coffee dyed paper. Over here, a little vintage banner, and this holds the papers in place. Got a little bit of a paper doily here that I've stitched down, and 2 cards. This had so much going on that I thought I'd just keep the cards plain instead of having too much activity. Over here is a lace pocket with some twine trim, and of course the Book Magic fabric. I made a little tassel to hang from the safety pin, and inside is a little booklet. And it's got papers to write on, some ephemera, some book pages, some pretty print. Over here, a little butterfly and some lace and some stitching. Another one of those little little cutouts. That's another shape that I have with some seam binding there. Here I stitched at the top and the bottom. It's that brown thread, but it's got a gold shimmer to it. It's real pretty. That's the end of the first signature. Now the middle, I did a booklet and put a piece of ephemera here. There's some of that gauze, grass cloth stuff that I like to use, and I stitched around the booklet. And it's just empty pages for you to do what you like inside, do your own thing, or just journal, or add your memorabilia, whatever you are wanting to use this for. There's the back. And then this is the third signature. It's got that stitching down the side. Plenty of places to journal in this book. Little heart, some French here, and paper doily. And this has been gessoed, so you can write on it if you like. Another coffee dyed papers. Over here, a little negative. Is that what you call it? Yeah, I think you call it a negative of this. Punched that out and then put the fabric behind it and script stamped it. And then you have a little blue card to match. So it goes together nicely. And then a piece of coffee dyed ephemera. A little lace there. Over here, a charm. It's a clock. And this is one of those tags that I decorated with the matching fabric. And 2 cards in here, one with the little butterfly and the flower, and then one with a heart and a brad. Over here, again, the matching fabric. This is the center of the signature. And here is a card that it has magnet closure. And it says, you are capable of becoming more than you realize, which I really, really like. It's inspiring. And it has a lace background. More of the fabric. A little stitching here on the edge. Isn't it pretty? I have had this in my stash forever. I can't tell you where I got it, but I finally found a home for it. And a little ticket up here with a part of a doily and a button. Old button. A little pocket here. You can journal here if you wish. A little piece of bling. And a coffee dyed card with some fabric. And then over here, I stuck one of those recipes in there. It says nice and easy apricot muffins. But I bet if you didn't like apricots, you could put in whatever you like. And this is from Thibodaux, Louisiana. So if you try it, you got to let me know if it's any good. And over here, stitching at the top, and a little fabric ticket with some French, and a little pocket with a little red flower and some gold ribbon, and some coffee dyed papers that's been stitched at the top. One of those papers that I like to make, with a piece of ephemera back here, and I just sewed the corner just to have a little bit of stitching. And over here, oh, this is the last page. Got a little paper doily pocket, a little bit of the fabric and a butterfly, and that says class book. I think that's a Tim Holtz piece of ephemera with a coffee dyed piece of paper. And this is, of course, ephemera. And then the little quality button things, you know, that I like to do. So you got plenty of places to journal on or put a picture there. And you can also use the back side. I'll stick him in there. Over here, this is the back of the book. We have a vintage style. It says vintage style with a ticket with doily and some ribbon. And then, of course, the matching fabric. And behind here is a pocket with a tag in it. And it's got a little music tag with a tag. Coffee dyed and stained on the back. Little ribbon here with the sari silk behind it. And then some of that corrugated paper. Little ladybug. Isn't it cute? And then some pin nibs that's got a little bit of stamping on it to make it look old. Can you see that? And I'll just slip these right back in. Got a dictionary page back there with the scruffily thready stuff I like. And that's the back cover, again with the lace. There's the spine. And there's the front. And I want to thank y'all for being here with me today. I enjoy making these journals and letting y'all see them page by page, because that way you know exactly what you're getting and you can see if you like it or not. And to me, a journal has to speak to me. It has to, I don't know, it has to feel good. And I love this one, but I'm going to go ahead and list it in my Etsy shop. And I want to thank you again, and I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye.